this is You, the Lifestylist channel, and I'm so excited that you've come to join us today. This channel is all about sending out the good vibes out there and telling you that you can do anything. Anything is possible. The purpose is to inspire and to ignite and to showcase the beautiful women that are just killing it out there. And I'm really excited to have with me Kenny, and she's a beautiful friend of mine that's a mum, and she's also a fashion blogger, a lifestyle blogger, and you'll be seeing a lot more of her. So I have her here today, and I'm excited to be interviewing her. Hello, Kenny.
Hi, nice to see you, Fideliz.
Yes.
And thank you so much for inviting me. It's such a privilege.
It's a pleasure, and I'm so excited to learn more about you. And you know, as I said, I always see you at church, and we're just always, you know, hi, hello. We've got kids, and they're running around in Sunday school, but we've got a moment today to just chat about what you're passionate about. I'm really excited. So tell us a bit more about the Chung.
The Chung Squad.
Yes.
Yeah, so pretty much it's a website that I just launched recently, which is on June. And it's all started with, you know, like all of three of us. We have different hobbies, we have different passions, and we kind of combine it all together and bring it up as a story, and we share it in a digital media.
Wow. Yeah.
So started with my husband. He loves photography, as you can see.
Yes.
And myself, I love fashion, like most
Yes, we can tell.
fashion styling. And I also enjoy being a mom. So I really want to embrace motherhood, the process, the journey, you know, as a mom, as a full-time mom. And next is my son, 2-year-old. I just want to, you know, portray and showcase all his toddler's life.
Right.
And it's fun, it's exciting, you know, it's colorful. So I just want to share it to the world. And not only sharing it for the world, but for us as well. So we can see it in a photos, you know, like in a video.
Definitely.
So we can flashback later on and see, and you know, oh my God, life has been
it's just beautiful. And I mean, it's just so inspiring seeing it all. And you know, you and your husband having the gifts and the you know, the talents that really just, you know, connect. And isn't that great? Like when you guys just, you know, put it together and it just becomes this beautiful story for your family to look, you know, to look at when they're, you know, when they're older. So how did you get into fashion? This is something like, I mean, I see Kenny all the time at church. She is so, like, she's always impeccable when she dresses up. And you know, she's one of my fashion inspiration. She's beautiful, and she's not just beautiful on the outside, but on the inside too. Will you tell us a little bit about how you got into fashion?
Okay, so I always have a passion in fashion, like since I don't know where it come from. Definitely it's not come from my parents, but I don't know why. I always have the joy when I'm you know, playing dress up or cosplay or you know, just mix and match. That's what I like, you know. You don't have to always buy new stuff, so you just need to mix and match and get your creativity in it, you know. So I think that's all, I mean, all started from that. And I remember 2 years or 3 years ago when we went to New York. That's, I think it's kind of rekindled the fire within us, like both of us, me and my husband, because we saw there is a parent, like a father in Soho. He works with his son, and both of them are so stylish.
Wow.
Like, whoa. Okay. I think, you know,
you got inspired.
I think it's clicked, you know, and you got inspired. I think, you know, we can do this, you know, like we really want to know we really want the world to know that, you know, you can do this, you know, like if you have it in your heart, if you have the passion, if you have the will, there's always a way. So I think it's all started from there, and
Yeah, I love like what they shared at prayer meeting last night. They were saying that, my dad was saying to me that your gift makes way, it makes room for itself.
Yeah.
And it will always give you, a way to share it.
Yeah.
It's not going to be hard for you. It'll just come naturally.
Yeah.
And this is something that's happening within your life, Kenny. It's just evolving naturally.
Yeah.
It's not like you're going to try so hard
I know,
to.
like, okay, you have to do this, like, okay, it's,
Yeah. So I love that. For I love that you're doing that because you're such an inspiration to anyone that's seeing you in the youth. Yeah. Speaking of youth, you do City Live as well. So Kenny is also looking after the youth ministry for SCWC, and she is ministering with her husband, and they look after City Life. Would you tell us about City Life?
Okay, so City Life is basically part of the church itself, the bigger church, which is SCWC, and it all started as a extension services, where people can't really join the Sunday service, and they can always come to the Friday one. And here we are as a City Life, and we are focusing on students. We are focusing on the next generation.
Nice.
We really value their moments. We really value their lives. As the next generation, we want them to thrive and not just survive with their life here, and especially when they're here alone with no parents. We just want to be their second parent. Their second parent in their second home. So pretty much, that's all about
beautiful.
City Life.
So what makes it different from all the other stuff, on a Friday night? What would make me want to go to the City Life on a Friday?
So City Life itself is, I could say it's vibrant. Yeah, it's dynamic, it's vibrant. Like you could find fun, but you could also see intimacy there. And youth, we want something quick, instant. So we won't spend like 2 hours doing the service thing. So we try to do it, to wrap it up in 1 hour and 15 minutes. Hopefully, we're still trying to achieve that. That's one of our vision. We just want to give, some valuable things for them for their lives. So when they go home, they won't feel like so tired and so exhausted with all this production thing, with all the service thing. We just wanna give them something that's valuable in such an instant and interesting package. So I think that's all about.
It's pretty sharp.
Yeah.
It's like short and sharp.
Yeah.
You go there and you get, what you need. You come out and you're like, yep, let's do this. And I'm energized. And I'm refreshed. And I'm ready to go. So it's amazing. I mean, youth. You're such an inspiration already. And
we've been there.
We've been there. We've done that. And it's just great to see them, flourish. And thank you for that, sis. We're really grateful for your, you in your service and and ministering to these kids. Would you tell us like exactly where it is? Give us like a bit of information so we know how to get there.
SCWC City Life is every Friday, 7 o'clock. As it's called City Life, so it is located in the city.
Cool.
Adina Hotel. Sorry, I forgot the address.
It's okay.
It'll be here.
It'll
be here. So come and join us every Friday, 7 o'clock.
Cool. And lastly, sis, what would be your advice to the young people out there that, they have that passion.
Right.
They have this thing that they really want to do. Something had ignited it. Maybe they went to New York just like you and saw something, and they will always want to write a blog or start something, but they have this fear of like, oh, I can't do it, or something's stopping me. What would be something that you could share today that, would encourage them?
Yeah, so this is what I always say to me, like, do not overthink. Everything's gonna be all right. So, me personally, I also experience fear experience, you know, failures in life, and sometimes to start it over and to get it over again, to do it again. It's kind of hard because you feel the pressure even more, because you can feel you feel intimidated somehow, right? Like, so I always say to myself that, you know, do not overthink, do not worry too much, just everything's gonna be all right, you know. Like, I believe that God gives us failures not to, destroy us.
Yes.
But He wants us to develop, you know, like every single day. Like, if you see failures itself, this is failures, let's say, all of us tend to put ourselves under the failure itself.
Right.
So the failure seems like, destroying us and pushed us down. You know, what God wants in our life is actually we stand above the failures.
Yes.
So what we can do is look down on it and say, you know what, you're
That's
no
right.
longer
That's
you're
right.
no longer there. I have control over you. I am the king, and I will speak life to you, and I will
Beautiful.
keep going. You know, I always want to encourage everyone to use that failure, you know, as a stepping stone for you to leap even higher. So
That's beautiful, sis.
That's pretty much it. You know, that's what keeps me going until today.
It's beautiful. I love it. And it's just like really all about trusting.
Correct.
And trusting, God, this is my gift, and I lay it at the foot of the cross for you. So it's just beautiful.
You know, it's all about the process.
Yes.
It's not about the result. It's all about the process.
Perfect.
So nothing comes easy, right?
Thank you, sis.
No
Thank you
worries.
so much for coming today.
Thank
And
you.
I'm so glad that we've had a really beautiful conversation. And, you know, with you guys joining us today, I hope that you were inspired. I hope that you had gotten something out of this conversation. And, you know, as I said, this channel is really all about inspiring you. And it's really the proof to say that, you know what, you can do the thing that you really want to do. You have the power to create a life that you love. You can style it. It's you, the life stylist. You can style it yourself. You know, you don't have to wait around and ask for people's opinion or what you should do, or, you know, dig deep, like what Kenny was saying, dig deep, and it is really in there. It's it should come out naturally, like your passion. So thank you so much for joining us today. My name is Fideliz Cruz. I'm your personal stylist and life coach, and I'll see you around.